I want that man's workout regimen. If anyone can find that for me and send it to me, much appreciated. The Legend of Tarzan. So The Legend of Tarzan stars Alexander Skarsgard as Tarzan and Margot Robbie as Jane. This movie picks up like 10 years after the events of Tarzan as you and I know it. Tarzan doesn't go by Tarzan anymore. He goes by his actual name, which I forget right now as I'm talking about it, but he's living large, man. He's living the good life. He's married to Jane. But in the Congo, there's slavery and crooked shit going on for the sake of getting diamonds, so now Tarzan has to return to the Congo and fix stuff up. That is the briefest of summations right there. I am leaving a lot of shit out. Because ultimately, if I gave you the cliff notes to this one, it would take 3 minutes alone just to give you the brief. Point is, Tarzan, Jane, going back to the Congo. Christoph Waltz is in it. He's bad news, so here we go. And this movie had enjoyable stuff in it. I mean, it's really exciting. The scenery, first of all, is the Congo. If there's one place that is the greatest place to look at but never visit because you'll probably die, it's the Congo. The point is, the Congo is a really neat, lush place. Samuel L. Jackson goes with him. From the trailer, I thought Samuel L. Jackson was just gonna come to him and be like, hey man, you should go back, and then he goes back and you never see Samuel L. Jackson again. No, he's actually a supporting character in this movie. And he offered some comic relief. Some worked, some didn't. There were some moments in this movie where the drama's kind of amping up. You're like, ooh, hey, drama, tension. And Samuel L. Jackson will chime in with something. You're like, you just broke it. You just couldn't have marinated for a few more seconds before you said that. But Samuel L. Jackson does have a couple of lines that were actually really good. One in particular, I was dying laughing. Speaking of rushed, a lot of things in this movie are rushed. Not a lot of things have time to marinate before it just jumps on to the next thing. If nothing has time to settle in for effect, then nothing will. Go figure. But Alexander Skarsgard was fine as Tarzan. I mean, he's a good looking dude. He's super ripped and fit. His accent was a little all over the place sometimes. I'm like, are you British or are you not? You're doing both. But I thought he was fine. But Margot Robbie, all right, when she was cast as Harley Quinn, I was immediately excited. And every time I see her in another movie, it gets me more and more excited. Margot Robbie is just growing on me, and I already loved Margot Robbie. She was tough, snarky, sarcastic. All of her scenes were good scenes. I mean, she added more to the movie than any one character in this movie added. Yes, that's me saying Jane added more to the Tarzan movie than Tarzan actually did. Christoph Waltz is completely functional, but Christoph Waltz is ultimately Christoph Waltz villain. He's completely typecast as a villain. As a villain, he's always that well-spoken, very calm, menacing in that calm way, articulate villain who sometimes has a unique weapon specific to him. That's him in this movie, and it's him that you've seen a few times before. That said, it's great casting for the movie. I'm just saying it's just nothing groundbreaking. You'd be like, oh yeah, him again. Does he know he's being filmed at this point? The movie has great visuals when Tarzan's actually swinging through the trees being Tarzan. That's entertaining. And that's what I can say about the movie. The movie has spots of entertaining. The best parts of the movie are the flashback scenes, which fill you in on the story of Tarzan and Jane that would be the first Tarzan movie. Bummer is, they're very few and far between. And from what you see of them, more than fill you in, it lets you know the movie you're actually missing. Imagine you're eating dinner. You're not really in the mood for this dinner in particular, but you have a hankering, man. You have a sweet tooth. And once in a while, you get a glimpse of someone over there eating a banana split and it just kills you. That's what this feels like. I want to see that Tarzan movie. I want to see the movie where Tarzan meets Jane. Yeah, we've seen it a few times before, but from what I saw in this movie, if they took on that plot, I feel like it would have been more entertaining, more interesting. As it stands, this tribal leader you don't care about has a grudge with Tarzan for a reason you don't really know until later on in the movie, until they kind of just explain it to you. And in the end, it all wraps up and it's over and you walk out going, I really want to see that first Tarzan movie that they didn't make before they made this movie. And The Legend of Tarzan, while it had entertaining things in it, by and large, overall, the movie isn't as entertaining or good as it just wants to be. Now I'll say The Legend of Tarzan is probably a better time if you're drunk. Yeah, now it's a party. Alright guys, so The Legend of Tarzan, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.